boobs. I figured someone in the comment section is gonna be like, boobs. So I thought I would just say it and break the ice. So today was supposed to be a storytime Sunday for you guys, but because of recent events on my Instagram, it's gonna change into a responding to fat chicks video. Because I feel like if I wait, I'll probably get blocked pretty soon. Welcome to Responding to Fat Chicks. So for people who are new here, maybe this is the first episode that you've ever seen of this series on my channel. This is not a series to make fat people feel bad, make fat people feel insecure, make fat people feel worthless or horrible about themselves. That's not what the series is about at all. If you actually watch my videos and not just react with emotion from my clickbait horrible titles, then you would completely know that. These videos are to bridge the gap between the fitness and health community and the body positive community, because I feel like there's a bridge and then it's broken. It's demolished right in between, and these people just want to judge these people, and these people just want to judge these people, and nobody wants to listen. And a lot of people, like I said, just want to judge and stay angry and just hate the other side and just stay in their own little worlds without even understanding the other person's point of view or just the other side in general. I titled it Responding to Fat Chicks because according to many body positive influencers, fat is just a descriptor word and it's not supposed to be offensive. Just like I have responding to fit chicks, and soon I'll be responding to just people who are mean. But that's for another video. So today we are actually talking about a video that has come to light because the person I was talking about ended up seeing the video, which is fine because before I even make the videos, I am under the conclusion that the person might see. So I kind of make my videos in a way that I would be talking to this person just like I would talk to a client, except I'm talking to a camera and not really a person. But I make them in hopes that maybe it will make the other person see my point of view. I am a past binge eater. I ate no vegetables before. Liked working out, but didn't work out enough to make up for my late night eating a whole cheesecake and hot Cheetos during Johnny Bravo. So that's kind of where I'm from. So I can kind of see the body positive side, but I can also see, now that I'm a personal trainer, the health side. And I completely resonate with both sides just being very frustrated. So with all of that in mind, the video that came to life again was my Fat Whale Opens a Nail Salon video. Now, if you are new here, I do clickbait titles because even when I didn't, and I would say being fat is very unhealthy, people would just put these words into my mouth and say that I said this, and I think that they're ugly, and I think this. So now I just title it the way that people are going to expect me to think. So then I kind of just draw an immediate emotional reaction from the person that sees my title. Now, if you didn't know, I'm under the impression that most people don't know this, but I'll tell you, it is YouTube. It is not a Facebook status. It's not a blanket statement. It's YouTube. It's a video platform. So the thumbnails isn't exactly, might not be what's actually in the video. So if you see a title that maybe causes a reaction or interests you, usually what you do on YouTube is you click it and listen. And many of you are probably just saying, well, why don't you just change your titles? No, that's not how I do. No. This is my channel and I've been doing things the way that other people want me to do it for so long. And this is the way that we are gonna do things here. And I title my things the way that I do because, like I said, it causes an immediate emotional reaction. But same thing kind of happened to me. There was this post and it was a book that said that a lot of body positive people reposted. And it was a book that said what you should do to make men like you. And a lot of the body positive people that reposted, this was a long time ago and like a couple years ago. And I wish I could find it. And if I do, then I will post it right here. I guess I didn't find the post, but there's a book that said something like, oh, this is what you should do if you want men to like you. And all the body positive people who shared it or the people that would comment were like, women should do whatever they want to do. Women shouldn't morph their bodies to fit what men like. Getting super upset, very, very angry at men. But then as I read deeper into the comments, some of the girls were like, did you guys actually do your research? Did you look up what the video was, or what the book was about? It's about not changing yourself and accepting who you are as a person and loving yourself and not changing yourself for a man. And if you want to change, you change because you want to. And I loved that. And I was like, that's my channel. So now you have a little bit of a backstory. So let's hop into this little topic. Now, if you haven't seen the video, Fat Whale opens a nail salon, I titled it that way because a lot of people who are doing reviews of the nail salon or video reviews or reactions were calling her a fat whale in the video. There's tons of people that I just kept hearing that description, fat whale. So I was like, let's just name it that way because that's how everybody is saying it. So feel free to get upset that I titled it that way. Once again, I'm not changing the way that I title my things. It gets people's attention. And then in the video, if you click, you will see that I applauded her. Once again, applauded her for opening up a business. I love businesswomen, that's amazing. But at the same time, she influences people of size, overweight people, fat people, to stay that size. If you don't know about the salon, she opened a salon for very, very heavy women because she herself broke a chair in a salon and she was very embarrassed because she broke it because of her weight. And she was very upset that there are no salons that accommodate her size. And so the premise of the video was the more we accommodate to obesity, morbidly obesity, the easier it is to stay that way. I think the moment you feel uncomfortable is when you start to change. If you stay comfortable, you don't. I know I wouldn't when I was bigger. If I was very comfortable being that size, if I didn't feel when my thighs rubbed together and I would get burns in between my thighs to the point that they would bleed, I probably wouldn't have changed if I felt great. So like I said, the moment you feel uncomfortable is when you probably want to start changing. Because they feel so comfortable in this salon that serves them food and drinks and their bodies fit into these chairs where they won't break and they're around people that look very similar to them, they feel very comfortable and probably very happy. So that's pretty much what I said in the video. If you want to fact check, I kept the link right below for people who actually want to listen instead of just be upset. So when you watch the video, you'll see I said nothing about, you know, her looks wise, minus the whole, of course, she's a big girl, she's overweight. But hair, what she's wearing, face structure, I don't need to talk about that. I don't really see the point of just making someone feel bad about their facial structure or the clothes they decide to wear when I'm trying to make a point about health. That's just low blows to me. And I think it kind of discredits the video a little bit, which is what I saw in a lot of other people's videos on this certain salon, and so I wanted to make mine a little bit differently when you actually watch it. I even complimented her work ethic when it came to business. So Miss Jamie ends up seeing the video after 3 years. I'm surprised that she didn't see it before. She sees it, and I'm just gonna read what she said and all the comments from the body positive community who claim to be very positive and accepting and telling you to love yourself. So let's read. Some people just don't get it. I'm not my weight. I am a businesswoman making a huge impact on the brutality of the beauty business and accommodating women with fuller figures. Emoji. Watch me work. Lips. Your hate keeps me going. Fire. Hashtag the burp. I'm not sure what that emoji is. And then it says hashtag thank you next. Hashtag stay tuned at Baby Doll Beauty Couture. So just by what she said, I can tell that she didn't even bother to watch the video. She just saw the thumbnail and decided to judge it. A video. Didn't watch the video or listen, she just decided to judge it and then react emotionally. And that's fine, I get it. Some people do not want to hear critique. But when you put yourself out there, people are going to critique you, one, and if I saw a video about me that had like a title like this and I was going to make a post about it, saying some of the things that she said, I would probably watch it first because I do like to do my research before I make statements about videos. Something that I found that body positive people don't like to do, they just see a thing and then they completely just react and they don't actually research anything. They just react like being fat is unhealthy and then they just come to the conclusion that you are fat shaming, you think that they're ugly, and then they block. That would really suck if the whole world acted that way. And so she says, I am not my weight, but she made a whole business. Pretty much the topic surrounds her weight. She didn't get to get her nails done because she broke a chair in a salon, and so she opened a salon that accommodated for her weight and other people like her weight. So no, her whole life doesn't surround her weight, but her whole business and why she was getting so much attention, her weight is the reason for that. I'm a businesswoman making a huge impact on the brutality of the beauty business. I don't know what that really has to do with my video, but I did congratulate you in the video. If you actually would watch it, you would see that. And I don't really see the brutality of the beauty business. I don't see any brutality toward fat or morbidly obese women. I've never been morbidly obese, so I wouldn't know. If I was morbidly obese and I was breaking chairs, it's just me, I would want to change. Not everybody has to or want to, but if I was breaking chairs, and those are big industrial chairs in nail salons, and if I broke one, that would be a very big wake-up call for me. Whether I was morbidly obese or I was just a huge yoked out bodybuilder. Then she says, watch me work, and I did. I think it's awesome that you opened a business, but I'm gonna still stick to my original premise of the video, that it does influence people to stay the weight that they are at. I guess it depends on what you define what hate actually is. I'm guessing she's deciding that hate means me saying, oh, congrats on opening a business, but I do think it influences people to be unhealthy. And this is what I get with a lot of the body positive people. They want you to just and bow down to every single thing that they do ever. And if you don't, just praise everything and agree with everything. You are hating, you are fat shaming, you're a hater. Am I wrong? Well, let's see, because now we're gonna read the comments from her post. I am very excited to see what positive people have to say about me. So Shea Ed says she look a hot mess trying to clown someone about their business with that torn up half wig on, looking like a dry ass canvas. Haters, haters, haters. Keep doing your thing and encouraging others. So right there, this comment kind of proved my point. She did encourage others, whether it's to love yourself the way you are, obese, morbidly obese, or to get their nails done. I think she influences people. Someone made this? Wow, it takes a lot of time to go out the way just to tell them thank you for the free publicity. This looks like your biggest fan. I'll totally be your biggest fan, but I will say some things that I don't agree with. They jealous of how much you love yourself. Let them be mad while you stack your money, money, money signs. And then she put a rocket ship. Them, not going to be ashamed because society says so. Still fly, still bag dudes, still the wave. Hashtag BB power. And here I think this comment is trying to say that society doesn't accept fat people. At the moment, they really do. Second, people don't accept the whole obesity thing because once again, it's not healthy, just like many people do not accept smoking or drugs or being anorexic. To me, it's all the same. And then I don't understand why she has to say still fly, still bags dudes, still the wave. I'm not sure what the wave is, but when did I ever say fat girls can't get men? Men love vagina. Listen, you right here, anyone, you right there, anyone watching and you think you can't get a man, you're delusional because men love vagina. Everyone is gonna be ugly to somebody and everyone is going to be beautiful to someone. Being fat has absolutely nothing to do with bagging a man or not. I think that's just her own insecurities and she's commenting that to make herself feel better. They really hate fat women for loving themselves. Never said that. Actually, when I was fat, I decided to love myself first and then I loved myself so much that I got healthier. But I never said that. Once again, she's writing out her own insecurities but trying to put them on everyone else. Skinny bitches will always be jealous of our relentless self-love and self-care. Self-care. Shit, they apparently can't do for themselves one of these things. How did she make that? Girl, some people just need to pull their lips over their heads and swallow. I bet that chick can't even keep her lights on. Oh well. Guess I'm broke. Shake my head, she ain't even cute. She could use your salon, Jamie. Am I allowed in? Because it sounds like I'm not. So this grown ass woman went out of her way to make a video to put someone down for her weight. Wow, that's so sad. She's such a sad person. I've seen videos about me and I don't think the people are sad. They could be, I don't know. I won't know that from one video. I think they just have an opinion about me or my videos, my content I put out. Maybe. I know her old bird nose looking ass isn't saying anything. Laugh my ass off. Some people will do anything for views and attention. At the end of the day, it's free publicity, so it's a fail on her behalf. But isn't this chick doing the same thing with me? Like, she said that she's gonna do her thing still, and she doesn't care, but then she decided to post my thumbnail on her Instagram and then take the time to put it on her Facebook too, in her story. She claims she isn't being mean or calling names, and the title of the video is basically calling everyone who goes to the salon a fat whale. And on top of that, all the other videos on her page using derogatory words to describe fat people. I'm absolutely disgusted at how blind this woman is to her behavior. You might be a little bit blind too, because you are so upset about my fat people videos. I guess you missed the ones about muscular people or just bodybuilders that are unhealthy. Very thin people. I talked about Eugenia Cooney. Follow the same format as my fat people videos. The titles are offensive, but the content is not. At least to the people who actually watch it. So literally, she just judged my whole channel, but she's upset that I judged this individual. What's her IG YouTube name? I don't play games. I'm guessing she's gonna not play games on my Instagram or my YouTube. Sounds like a BBW took her man. I get this so often whenever I talk about being obese and health, and they always say, oh, you're upset because a fat girl took your man, didn't he? What? Like, why can't you just respond to the actual content? My dude's out there in the living room watching anime right now, and if he wants to leave me for an obese chick, then he's gonna leave me. I don't have a specific hate for fat women. Nothing traumatic happened in my life with a fat woman. My whole family is obese, and all the women do very well in the male department. When I was bigger, I had no issues getting a man. But let me tell you, no matter how many men you pull or how many boyfriends you have, or even if you have a boyfriend, that doesn't help your insecurities. I was insecure about certain things when I was bigger. Now there's just different things that I'm insecure about. Insecurities really don't go away. No matter how obese or fit or thin someone is, they are insecure about something. Just like I know these women are insecure about something, but I don't think they will ever admit that. Kill her with kindness. Sometimes we gotta pray for people because they ain't in the right mind and feel some ways about they selves. It's sad. I'm guessing all these things are killing me with kindness, so I'm feeling the prayers, ladies. I really am. So that's enough of that. You can go to the original post and read all the other comments for yourself, but it's usually just the same thing over and over and over again. But then one of these people from her original page finds themselves on my Instagram. And she commented on a post that had to do with my most recent video from yesterday. So I was like, whoa, you're really that upset about people drifting apart? You know, if one person gets fit and one person decides not to change and they just kind of drift apart. I was like, wow, she's really passionate about this and it must have hit home or something. But she just found herself on my page from Jamie. So let's read what she has to say. It was very good. We're all gonna be different people after we hear this. We're all gonna have a different thought process about the body positive community. Get ready to be enlightened, because it's coming. I've watched several of your disgusting videos. You are a sick individual. And although your opinion of obese women is irrelevant to many of us, there is a few of us who will come after you. So she is now threatening people. Like I said, feeling that positivity. Are you guys? Also, once I get through the whole paragraph, you'll find that she didn't watch any of my videos. I am one of the few. Unlike you, I refuse to bash on you or any woman, no matter their weight, size, race, or sexual orientation. However, I will tell you this. From what I've seen in your videos, no matter how much you portrait yourself to be this healthy woman and such on, I can see deep in your eyes. You have no room in your heart to love yourself. shit, she knows all of that about, like, from just looking in my eyes. This girl is talented. A healthy, beautiful woman wouldn't make videos about obese women. Just obese women. Everybody else I can make videos about, but not obese women. Got it. Rather, she would make fitness videos, encouraging obese women who to join you in a healthy start in life. This is awkward because a lot of my videos are that when you actually watch them. Instead, you encourage that fat shaming is okay, and it's not. She yelled that last part, so she is serious. So I responded, and you can go to my Instagram to read all the comments of people responding to her, but you'll just see, I kind of talked to her a little bit. It wasn't going anywhere, so I'm like, if they aren't going to actually have a conversation, there's really no point. It just wastes my time. And I've got videos to make like this one, following up on all the stuff, so I just kind of let her do her thing. But when I went back and started reading the comments of my followers trying to talk to her, all she did was insult their looks. So I'm very, very confused on this person saying that I'm irrelevant, but yet she stayed in the comment section for hours talking about me and my followers. And I'm also confused of the people who claim to be body positive, but then the first thing when someone doesn't agree with them, what's the first thing that they decide to insult? Your body, your looks, your image. If you were truly body positive, you would find something else to insult me on, as in the words that I speak in a video. But instead, you guys attack my looks. I find it very interesting, hypocritical, and odd. I mean, this chick literally said, unlike you, I refuse to bash on you or any woman, no matter their size, weight, race, or sexual orientation. But then she decides to bash me and everybody in the comment section. I don't get it. I do not get it. Do you guys get it? Because I do not. So yeah, that was just a little recap of what happened on Instagram over the weekend. If you want to get in on this discussion, there's like a little discussion that goes with yesterday's videos. And if you want to get in on that discussion and let me see your comment, because I'm very active on Instagram, it makes it a little easier to go through those comments than YouTube. Even though I love responding to you guys on YouTube, it just takes more time than Instagram. So if you want me to know your opinion, make sure to head over to my Instagram and let me know. I do archive my posts, so it will be gone when my next video comes up. Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to leave a comment telling me your opinion on this whole situation. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you don't ever miss these boobs, I'm just gonna say it. So you don't ever miss my face and my opinions and these muscles and just me hating myself, right? You can see it through my eyes. I just hate myself. And so you don't ever miss me bagging on fat women. You don't wanna miss any of that. And I will see you guys next time.